So that was a good look, and I don't know, that might have led to Watts. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if Watts heard it. He probably was like, "Shoot, hey, I'm working on the tape. Hey, get him in here."
Hmm.
So after that, and that tape there was a Texas Takeover. So you got everybody on there. You got Zero, Slim Thug, J Dog, Lil Mario, 50/50 Twin, Youngster. You know what I'm saying? Like that taped out, and then excuse me, I gotta show extra love like to Boy and them because they put me on the front cover. Not you know by name. You know what I'm saying? At the time I was going by Magnificent. So for them to put featuring, and they had all these big names, and then put Magnificent. That was real. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Like that was real. That was a real good look to put my name with these
Amongst
guys.
everybody, yeah.
Yeah, and
Hmm.
these dudes I was listening to already, and then you know, so that was real. So after that, Watts come out with the final chapter 2K2, and boom, I jump on there. You know what I'm saying? Had like maybe 2 tracks on there. You know, boom, we doing that, and then maybe the next tape was called Warning, and that's when Mike came. So I was on probably one tape before Mike, and then Mike came, and then
But
me
when you came to Swisha House, this was kind of like when they were kind of like
they yeah
transition kind
yeah
of.
they was in a transition. You had Slim, he was doing his own. He started doing Boss Hog, him and Ray Face now. Uh, Lil Yo had his North Star Records. Then you had AD and Big Pig. I think they had Big Ballers, Archie Lee and Big Tyke. I think they had Run Your Mouth. Like everybody was kind of branching out, you know. But it was still, they was still repping or whatever. But they was kind of branching off and doing their thing. Paul and Cam had Color Changing Click, So yeah, it was a good look, man. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And
And
then I
Mike come
came
over
in.
there, and y'all. I mean, y'all kind of just had like this chemistry. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and me and Mike knew each other from Mike had went to Nimitz, ninth and 10th grade. So me and Mike knew each other from that, and we used to play for Greenspoint YMCA
Hmm.
against each other. So me and him already knew each other. Like so, it was crazy because you know, they was telling me, they say, yeah, man, uh, we got this other kid, you know what I'm saying, named Mike Jones, whoop de whoop, whoop de whoop, and that's such a common name. I ain't thinking you know, Mike Jones from, we went to school together and played basketball. So when he had him come to the lab, I was like, I know this nigga, man. You know what I'm saying? Me and him been knowing each other since we was like 14. You know what I'm saying? But then, fast forward, we doing music together. So that was that was dope. You know what I'm saying? We already had like a little chemistry. We already knew each other. So it just, you know, transferred to the music. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
y'all becoming like the new faces of the new
Yeah,
regime
yeah.
at
And at
Swisha
the
House.
time, it was some big shoes to fill because, we going to different places. When they see, that Swisha House logo, they looking for Slim Thug, Lil Mario, Archie Lee, Tiger Pig. They looking for, the usual suspects. You feel me? And then here we come out like, you know, where Slim at? Where Lil Yo at? So it was crazy, you know what I'm saying? But
What were some of the first freestyles that like really stamped y'all in? Where it was like, all right, we they accepting us, like we in now. You know what I mean? It's our time over here now.
I'm gonna tell you what when I realized, we was in the dough when that before the capo, and that might have been maybe a 2 or 3 tapes in after that warning tape. But the capo, like I say that I had got on, and it kind of happened fast because I had got on the tape with Freestyle Kings. That was like maybe like October, November of '01. Then probably like January, that's final chapter 2K2. Then maybe like a couple of months later, we doing the warning, and then you know which spring break is when before the capital will come out. So by the time spring break hit, you know what I'm saying, we dropped that before the capital, and man, like my first flow that I think kind of resonated with people was the old boy flow.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And yeah, that tape there, you know what I'm saying? It was a few more flows on there, but that tape there, after that, we started doing shows, paid shows. You know what I'm saying? And I got to shout out Paul and Cam. Like, they was the first people to really, if I can remember straight, they were the first people to really get us paid for a show. Like, we really was opening up for them. And we had went out to Pensacola, Florida. And at the time,
Oh, y'all traveling and shit.
yeah, oh yeah, we traveling. Yeah, so it was moving fast, you know what I'm saying? So we go to Pensacola, Florida. At the time, Roy Jones Jr. had that's his hometown. So he had a club out there called Star 69, and Paul and Cam them had a show, and we went out there to open up for him. I want to say it was a few more people came too. I want to say DSR them was out there too, but yeah, man, them boys broke bread with us, man. I was like, man, really getting paid to do this. Like, it's really finna be something. So, like, after that, it just started picking up, man. Like, and this within 6 months. This within 6 months. You know, within 6 months, me and Mike getting paid shows.
That's crazy. How far y'all going out?
Well, we went to Florida, so that's like as far east we went. We went up to, I want to say we went to Denver. We went to Cleveland, Ohio. So I guess that's furthest north you can go. You know what I'm saying? The Midwest. And shoot, we weren't doing Cali or nothing like that. But yeah, we doing all over Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas. You feel me? We going to Mississippi. Of course, Florida. You know, Colorado, Ohio. Yeah, we hitting it up. So basically the whole side, and then the Midwest.
Yeah, yeah. So what happened when it came time for like the deals and all that to start coming around?
You know, by the time that happened,
Wait. Before we do that,
yeah,
we gotta talk about because Dirty Third. I told you, you know what I'm saying.
Right.
Everything platinum, credit card, chains, and FUBU. You gotta talk about, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
one of my favorites, man. That's one of my favorite
Yeah, man. Like,
verses, dog.
whenever, hey, you know, like I say, boy looked out for me. So whenever he was dropping the tape, it was like, hey, you know, shoot, let me know, I'm there. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all he had to do was make a call. You know,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
jumping on it. So,
That shit a classic, man.
man, I appreciate it, man.
That's a favorite. I don't know if people talk to you about that, but that's one of mine. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
call Bull and tell him like, hey,
Yeah.
bro, hey, Magno really kind of blacked out on y'all shit, man. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I appreciate it, man.
Donnie Houston.